It is odd to modify a project in P6 without calendar. Calendar is the most primarily part of Primavera. It is essential to modify the calendar before starting to scheduling. It contains not only the dates but also the time. The smallest duration of P6 is minutes. A calendar in Primavera is used to specify when an activity can start or finish. Now, let's go to Primavera to learn more about calendars and set up one. Before starting to modify a calendar, we need to define a start date. In Primavera, the start date refers to modify weekly report, S-curve, and so on. So I need to know when is the start day of my week for preparing weekly reports. For example, your client wants weekly report every Monday. So the start date of your week is Monday. For this purpose, we go to Admin Preferences. On General tab, Starting Day of Week, we choose Monday. I'm emphasizing, choosing the start date highly refers to the client or manager's request for weekly report or getting S-curve. Now let's modify the calendar. Go to Enterprise and select Calendars. We have three kinds of calendars in P6. Global calendar is available to everyone in the enterprise. A project calendar is assigned specifically to the project. It is important to understand the difference between these two calendars. If I assign a global calendar to my activities in a project and another user of our enterprise makes changes to that calendar, so the result is the calendar is changed and it affects my project. So if you want to use a calendar specifically to your project and any changes you make does not affect other project schedules or any changes in other project calendars does not affect yours, it is better to use project calendars. I select it. Resource calendar can only assign to a specific resource. It is used in a special case where the availability of the resource is critical. If it is linked with global calendars, any change in global calendars affect the resource, but vice versa is not true. Now you see the project option is active. If yours is not active because the project is not open, for making it active, from clicking on project icon and opening one predefined project, and by going to calendars, you see it is active. Now let's modify a calendar for our project. I selected before project calendar. I click on add. A window pops up. This window says that you want to modify a new calendar. You see predefined calendars. In which template you want your new calendar to be. So copy predefined calendar and change the necessary items in it. First, I need to understand the template of these calendars. 5 multiplied 10 is 5 days in a week and daily 10 hours. 6 days and 24 hours a day. It means working 2 shifts. 7 days and 24 hours a day. Trades 5-day week is 5 days and 8 hours a day. And corporate standard full-time is the standard calendar. Saturdays and Sundays are non-working days. I select it and double-click. It is copied. Now you need to give a name to your new calendar. The project which we want to schedule is Duplex Building. So I name it Duplex Building. Now I have a new calendar and I have to change it according to my project calendar. I click on Modify. You see on this window on top we have 2 options. Here it is total work hours, and if I click on detailed work hours, I see work hours here. I go back and click on total work hours. You see, Saturdays and Sundays are non-working days by default. I choose work week here. Saturday and Sunday is 0. It means we don't work on these 2 days. But I've been told that we are just off on Sundays. We work on Saturdays. How many hours we work on a day? In our project, it is 9 hours a day. So, on Sundays, we don't work. From Monday till Saturday, we work 9 hours. I change it to 9. Then press on OK. You see, Saturdays is changed to working days. Now, I want to set some exceptions on this calendar. Because the first day of May is non-working day, no one works on site. It is Labor Day. So, I need to highlight this day as non-working day. I press on this button, so you see it is changed into year, which contains the months. You can change the year, and you can choose the month of that year. Here, it is 2020. Then I choose May. The first day of May on Friday is non-working day. I click on the day and press non-working. The 2nd of May, which is Saturday, the site works till noon, just 4 hours. I choose Saturday. From work hours, I write 4. Then it is changed to exception. I click on OK, then it is finished. Used by button means this calendar is used by which WBS or activity. Because we have not assigned any WBS into this calendar, nothing is shown here. For using the new calendar in a project, I go to Projects. On Defaults tab, you see City Center Office Building ADC calendar is Trade's 5-day work week. I click on this button. Here, just global calendars are displayed. I select Project Calendars from drop-down menu and choose Duplex Building Calendar. Double-click on it so it is changed. I press F5 for refreshing. But if I go to Calendars and choose Used By, nothing is shown there. Because none of WBS's or activities are assigned to this calendar. From now, just a project is assigned to our calendar. By going into Activities and choose one activity, on General tab, I change the activity calendar into Duplex Building. Now, if I go to Used By window, you see a WBS name. This is the default WBS. I just wanted you to know how to use the calendar into project. We are going to modify a new project and a step-by-step we applied in the next videos.